Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV Uncensored Match Build-Up Show. Chris,
Oh yeah?
I didn't even need to change the first line from the last agenda. Still buzzing from Villarreal?
Yeah, I'm still buzzing from Villarreal.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
I've got a bit of sun from Watford.
I know, yeah, it's been great, hasn't it? I had one sunburnt arm yesterday.
Oh, were you just half in the sun?
Basically half, just facing one way.
Top of the head you've got to worry about.
No, we don't, but...
No.
But
Bad on
yeah.
Friday, but that's another stuff.
But yeah, Jim, we've done just on the final word from the Watford game. Very much, sunshine football. Chris described it as a pre-season friendly. It had that feeling of pre-season, post-season kind of stuff. Is that this is what it is? We've got 2 more games left to play in the league.
Yeah.
All the focus is on the Europa League final.
Yeah.
And I just really think that's that bad.
It's not. It's like, how often do you get to this stage of the season? You've had a pretty good season and there's nothing left to play for. And these games, you go along, it's all relaxed, a bit of a relaxed atmosphere and stuff and that. But there's no. It is like a testimonial feel, but there's like another level on it yesterday. And at the moment, that whole feeling around the club. In fact, in a way, I almost didn't want us to play on Sunday in case it spoiled what we had on Thursday.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because you were still buzzing. I mean, I've not slept proper since then. It's like, it's just absolutely just, I just loved every minute of it. I've not been home since. But it's just been so much fun, and this is what it's about. I mean, people moan about the Europa League, and it's this shitty little competition that no one cares about. It's not. It's another adventure, isn't it? It's exciting and
listen. Every cup competition is a shitty little cup competition when you're not in line to win it. Like, it's as simple as that.
I mean, I took my youngest to the game on Thursday. She's been to a few games when she's 14 now. At that age, she's never seen it like that because I've either not been able to get her in for nights like that, but how many nights have we had like that since she was old enough to go to the game? Istanbul, she won't really remember Istanbul. No. She was only 3 or something, so it's a long time ago. And so, like, I remember in Istanbul, people saying, "Oh, there's a new generation getting to know what it's like." Well, in a way, there's like another new generation, which really makes me feel ancient. So let's move on.
It's the first time. Well, we said this last week, and it's the first time we've started to feel it, which is a real concern. It's when you look at the playing squad and you start to like go, who left the playing squad is actually older than me? Keep Colo. Always keep Colo.
That's why I was glad Klopp came. One of the reasons I was glad Klopp came, because now the manager wasn't younger than me anymore, Yeah,
absolutely. We're actually going to talk about the Liverpool-Chelsea game in a moment. But first, let's have a trivia question. 10 players in the Premier League era have played for both Liverpool and Chelsea. I want you to name them in the comments below, and we'll give you the answer at the end.
I can think of one, but I'm not mentioning it.
Have a little think, stew on it.
You got a pen? Chuck us a pen, Tom.
Superb. Okay, yeah, have a little think. So yeah, we'll crack on with this. Jim, just to see if we contradict all of that we've discussed so far, does this game matter?
This game should be enjoyed, is how I'd look at it. So you want to go out and win. I mean, no difference. Like if you just got playing a bit of a five-a-side game with your mates against some other, like it doesn't matter if you lose, kind of thing. But you don't want to go in there losing, do you? You want to win, and I think that's how we've got to look at it. Also, look at the league table. Let's keep them below us. So,
well, we will. But it would be nice, I think, to compound their misery a little bit. I think there's like 10 points between us or something there or thereabouts. Yeah. So they're not going to finish above us, but it would be nice to consign Chelsea to full-on mid-table.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Totally turning the tables from the start of the season. They were like, think about where they were at the start of the season before the first ball was kicked. Who are we? We are the kings of the Premier League kind of attitude. And who are you, Liverpool, down there with your manager that you have at the moment? And now look at it, it's us that's going to a European final. It's us that feels we're going places, and I'm not sure they've got that feeling at the moment that they're actually going to get back to where they want to be.
That's it.
There's a lot of uncertainty for them.
It's an interesting one because we played this game. I think I put it up on the Instagram things yesterday, the day before, because in the past we played Chelsea. It was when they were going to the European Cup final. They fielded a weak inside, and we absolutely battered them. This could be one of those games, but I actually don't feel it will be. I think the timing of it's decent in that we've got the West Brom game to rest if we need to, if we want to. This is the last opportunity to go and put the first team out, get them nice and oiled and ready to go, and then then basically get them all wrapped in cotton wool ahead of the final.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's set up really nicely for us because we can continue this A and B team. You know, with what would it be? Is it just 7 days break actually? Is the final on a Wednesday evening? It is, isn't it? So yeah, I think that's the way that we're going to go. I think, you know, the great thing about this sort of run for me is probably the training time that the players have had together, because we, you know, most of the first team had the weekend off. I think at least 6 of them weren't in the match day squad at all, were they?
Yeah.
Which means they're probably still training on a Friday. You know, Monday they can come back in, start training. Tuesday probably rest before Wednesday. Yeah. I think it's the last big game, and you know the players will be up for beating Chelsea. You know, as you say, we want to compound the misery that they've had this season. I love the fact that John Terry can't play, and I love the fact that he can't play in his testimonial at the weekend or his last ever appearance at Stamford Bridge, because he's a tit.
We should still sing his song for him though. You know,
song?
You know, you would say the John Terry song you like.
Because we're not going to have a chance to wheel it out again, are we?
About the things he likes about Liverpool. You know?
Isn't that? I think that's the
it's
done
chickens,
thing,
is it? Or some kind of a chicken
remember,
or a cockerel or so, I don't know, cock, something or other. Not sure.
It's the done thing to sing about players not there anyway. And to be fair, you know, he'd love it. He'll probably still be in his full kit in the stand anyway, won't he? Just in case.
Did you see Robert Huth's tweet at the weekend?
No.
He said he was gonna do a full-on John Terry and wear his full kit for the presentation.
Yeah, I think the thing about this game is that, and I do think we'll go strong, and I do think we'll go out to win it regardless. But although Chelsea are not up there for me, and I think for the vast majority of Liverpool fans, with Man United and Everton in terms of the rivalry, but I do really, 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 really dislike Chelsea as a football club.
How much?
Really.
I quite like them, to be honest.
I
love
thought
them,
you
the
were a soft spot for
supporters,
Chelsea.
everything about them. I just think they're a really, really kind, humble club.
Yeah. They're not ones for accepting cash for any reason.
No, I do know one nice Chelsea fan.
Yeah, he used to be a lawyer, didn't he?
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, I've never particularly had any affinity for Chelsea. There are Premier League clubs, there are football clubs around the world that I just don't mind. You know, they've had the ones who've had good players, and you can appreciate them for what they do. I never feel that for Chelsea. I just don't. I just think it's a bit of a scummy club.
The atmosphere, you can tell. It's like we've just had the Hillsborough verdicts. We've been vindicated. You've seen even Watford brought a banner with YNWA on it. The teams from abroad have brought them and everything. It's been such a good feeling. I mean, for Anfield Road, I've had so many emails off people from different clubs saying how made up they are for us, that we've had justice and that good feeling. I can't see Chelsea coming along with anything.
Well, I guess we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see if they do.
Jim's not.
But Jim, no benefit of the doubt.
That one fan would, but he'd probably be told to stay at the back and keep quiet.
But I just can't. I don't think there's a club more deserving of having it all fall apart on them than Chelsea Football Club.
Even the rivalry with us is plastic. Like, we've got a proper rivalry with Everton, with Man United. It goes back years. Like, people's dads will tell you about things that went on. Like Chelsea, I was thinking about this. Like, I don't think I can remember about Chelsea from the 80s that they sat at the other end from us singing "One Man Went to Mow" all game while we beat them by many goals. I don't remember any sort of rivalry with them. They were just this team from down south who were peed and went home beaten. Yeah. You know, that's all I know about them. So
let's get back to that, Jim.
Yeah, this rivalry is just as plastic as the flags to me. Because who are their rivals? They aren't really, like, Arsenal and Tottenham hate each other. Like, who did Chelsea have? Fulham?
Yeah,
it's like they're just
on the Fulham road, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, they're going around like kicking people in the backs of the legs and going like, "Do you hate us, yeah?"
Yeah.
All right, just fuck off, will you? Just, you're doing me head in. You're really annoying. Don't like you very much. Yeah. Or just pushing you off trains. But yeah, I really want. I just, for whatever it is, and I want to see us just pick up 3 points. I want to keep the feel good factor going, but also it would be nice to be a contributing factor to Chelsea finishing 10th or 11th or something like that if it's possible. So yeah, that would be fine. Jim, who do you think is going to be Liverpool's star man, most important man on the night?
I think he will play. I think he will play the team almost that he wants to play in the final a week later. And I think if you base it on that, I can see it being our mate Emre, because I think it'll be kind of another, his second game back, if you like. And if it's anything like he was the other day, and you feel like he'll be up for this. Yeah. And I think he could just control things for us and do what he did the other night. And so I'm going to give it to him. But there's a few. I mean, I couldn't pick a star man the other day. Lovren was brilliant the other day. Yeah. So there's a few we could go with. I'll just pick Emre for now.
Okay, Chris.
Daniel Sturridge against his old club. Sorry to give an answer away for the question later on, but yeah, I think
Everyone's going, Daniel Sturridge. Yeah,
it was the last one I got. Yeah, I think he'll be. I think he'll want to get another goal in the bank before the final. I think he's nailed on to starting that final, and I think he produces the goods against Chelsea. Yeah, shows them what they missed out on.
The one for me is Phil Coutinho. I think we tried to play him into a bit of form by bringing him in against Watford. It didn't really work. I don't think he had a particularly good game, and he struggled in the last few weeks to have the impact that we know he can. We've said that though before, and in fact during the away game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and then he cropped up and was the best.
I was going to say, I think people wanted him to be taken off, didn't they?
And then just stepped up, scored.
Why is he starting again?
So yeah, for me, it's about Coutinho, and he needs to get himself back into a little bit of form. I think it'd be nice just get a goal, or get an assist, or get a shot on target. You know what I mean? Small steps, and get himself fully fit, firing, and ready to go.
He's looking at you as you're saying this as well, isn't he?
Which one? I don't even know which one's that's Phil. I think.
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
all
Phil.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Roberto.
Obviously.
Score prediction, Jim. What do you think?
I think we're going to do well. I can see it. I don't know. I was almost like tempted to say 3-1, so I'm going to say 3-1. Okay. I really do feel confident.
I was tempted to say 2-0, so I'm going to say 2-0.
Yeah. I was tempted. I really hope that it's not, because Chelsea have just made it. Chelsea's only success this season is spoiling things a little bit, isn't it? That's literally all they've had to live for this year. But it would be nice just to turn up and do something for the home fans. You know what I mean? Go and turn up, put a nice solid win together, a nice 3-0, get us all buzzing, exciting. Cheer the team off the pitch, do the lap of honour or whatever properly, and get us all buzzing. Looking forward to obviously to West Brom, which we'll talk about in due course again, and then obviously the final. So yeah, I'll go with that. Let us know your man of the match predictions and your score predictions in the comments section underneath. Should we do the trivia?
Yeah, I feel I've got 8
You've
of
got
the 10.
8 of the 10.
I think I've got all the hard ones.
Okay, well let Jim. Do you want to throw a couple out?
I think there's Joe Cole.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've mentioned him before.
A few times today, Jim.
There's Sturridge.
Friday.
I'm struggling to be honest with you. I'll let you go.
Torres.
Ding.
Morelos.
Ding. Good one.
Paulo Zenden.
Ding.
Glenn Johnson.
Ding.
Fabio Borini.
Ding.
Yossi Benayoun.
Ding.
There's me 8.
Daniel Sturridge and Joe Cole. Ding, ding. Ooh.
I feel I've got the hard ones. I think Zenden, Borini and Benayoun were probably the hard ones with Morelos.
Morelos, I'd completely forgotten he played for them, so that was a very, very difficult one. There's actually there is a really easy one, all told. Centre forward.
We've got Sturridge, we've got Torres.
Speedy?
Premier League era.
Oh, sorry, Premier League.
He would have been if we'd gone a little bit further back. So 10 players who played for both in the Premier League era. There's
Anelka.
Nicholas Anelka,
course, yeah.
and a winger. Actually, I think he was one of the more recent, might be the most recent one, not counting Daniel Sturridge.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's Victor Moses.
Victor Moses. There you go. If you got all 10 of them without any help, congratulations. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic work. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you soon. How would you like to win this Puma football signed by none other than Adam Lallana? Well, you can. It's dead easy. Click the annotation there, go through to the Ball Street YouTube channel, find my 5 things that Liverpool need to do this transfer window video, and just simply subscribe and comment below to win. You've got to subscribe, you've got to comment, and you can win this tremendous Lallana football.